Hi, everybody. Welcome to the next segment of our Federal Employee Benefits Training webinar series. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about Social Security, and I'm going to go over the FERS Supplement again, even though I covered that in the FERS Pension, just so that you understand a little bit about how it works. For those of you that are joining us without having seen the first episode, my name is Barbara Gulin. I'm an independent investment advisor representative, and I spend a lot of my time teaching you federal employees how your benefits work and how to retire successfully. For those of you that don't know, the Social Security system was signed in during the Franklin Delano Roosevelt administration. Another fun fact is that our Social Security system was patterned after the one that was created during the Nazi regime in Germany. For those of you that are considering retiring and wondering when you can start taking your Social Security, anybody can start taking their benefits at age 62. However, if you think you're going to be working after you retire, any work that you do before you reach full retirement age, and if you look at this chart below, you'll see that whatever year you were born in determines your full retirement age. For example, my husband was born in 1957. His full retirement age is age 66 years and 6 months. I was born in 1970. For me, my full retirement age is age 67. You can receive your full benefit at that full retirement age. If you start drawing Social Security before then, you are in fact going to get less than what your full benefit is. It does increase a little bit every month between age 62 and your full retirement age. Or if you think you want to wait and get a larger benefit, you can continue and delaying your benefits until age 70 and then start taking Social Security. There's pros and cons to doing both. And if you've got questions about when you should start personally taking your Social Security, speak with a fiduciary, or if you don't have a fiduciary that you're currently working with and you haven't already done so, fill out the evaluation form below. It is confidential. It's going to come to us directly. We'll reach out to you and schedule a complimentary consultation so that we can answer any questions that you have about Social Security or anything else that has to do with your federal benefits. You've probably been invited to a lot of dinner seminars and gotten invitations in the mail and emails and texts and other things inviting you to events where people are talking about maximizing your Social Security benefit. As you can see, if you were to wait until age 70, you would in fact collect 132% of your primary insurance amount. The trade-off is that you've gone all of those years without drawing a Social Security benefit. And unless you are in a situation where you're married and you made more money than your spouse did and your Social Security benefit is higher than theirs, nobody else can benefit from any unclaimed Social Security before, after you pass away. Okay. My dad was just short of his 61st birthday when he passed away. As a result, he never got to collect Social Security. Okay. So that's something to think about when you're trying to figure out whether you should start taking your Social Security or not. If you're in a situation where you're going to end up drawing down your TSP or some other savings to wait for the bigger payment, it might not make that much sense. Like I said, talk to a fiduciary or somebody who understands how your benefits work and see what makes the most sense for you. For those of you that are under full retirement age and those of you that have reached age 62 and have started to draw your Social Security, or those of you who are collecting the FERS Supplement between retirement and age 62, they're both subject to this same earnings test. This year, the number changes every year. So for 2023, you can make $21,240 or comes out to $1,770 a month before your Social Security benefit starts to decrease. How it decreases is they're going to take back $1 for every $2 you make over that amount. Sounds like you're getting the short end of the stick, but really what they're doing is putting that money back into your account. And when you reach full retirement age, you will in fact get a higher benefit payout than what you had originally thought. For the year that you reach full retirement age, they are going to count the earnings prior to that month that you reach FRA. Okay. And for that, the earnings limit is this year $56,520, and they will take back $1 for every $3 you earn over that. So if you're in a situation where you're in a higher earning level and you're going to reach that full retirement age toward the end of the year, it might make sense to defer your benefits just a couple of months and start over at the brand new calendar year. Once you've reached full retirement age, there is no earnings limit, so you can do what my mom did. My mom reached full retirement age, and she continued to work full-time and draw her full Social Security benefit. For those of you that are joining us for the first time during this webinar series, earlier I mentioned that confidential evaluation form so that we can reach out to you and set up a complimentary consultation to help you retire successfully. When you do that, for the first time, I'm going to send a couple of complimentary gifts to you. The first one being this book that I designed that's called When I Die, Look Here First. In it, you'll find a place to warehouse lots of important information that somebody would need if you were to pass away. You know, you're one car accident away from your family potentially being caught in a bind. There's things in here like password logs, a place for you to log where all of your investments are, where all of your debts are, who all of your different credit card companies are, and any loan companies that you're working with. There's also a place to include important contact information for doctors, lawyers, financial professionals, and anybody else that would need to be contacted in the event that you pass away. The back half of the book I've designed to be journaling prompts so that you can create a little bit of a legacy and tell your own history in your own words from there. The other thing I'm going to send you is this. It's a code to unlock a viewing of this movie called The Baby Boomer Dilemma. For those of you that are concerned about taxes and taxes increasing and how that could potentially take your nest egg and make it dwindle a whole lot faster than you're planning, this is a movie that you need to watch. I could go on and on about it for quite some time, but instead we're going to play the trailer for it as soon as I'm done speaking here so that you can see the value in this movie. We look forward to helping you retire and to retire successfully. Have a great day.
Counting on a pension being there when you retire, you should be aware that there are consultant corporations are busy hiring to figure out how to screw you out of your pension benefit. And that's what's happening across the world right now.
And it's scandalous, and it's creepy.
Everybody seems to like a pension. If you doubt that, try taking it away from them and you'll see how people react.
Those are a risky type of retirement plan to operate because you don't have a lot of certainty today about what your obligations will be in the future.
Well, most people refer to me as the father of 401k because I got Internal Revenue approval of the first 401k savings plan.
I don't want to do what my father's family did. I don't want to do that.
I know lots of people who have a 401k and it works really well.
When the dot-com bubble burst, my 401k became a 201k. I did not know that you could lose money in a 401k.
I'm ready to retire. We have all of our money and then the crash happens.
The reality is that you chose the risk-based option where money was in the market.
You give the burden of planning retirement, place it upon the shoulders of the person who knows the least. I think it was a disaster.
There's got to be a better way to try to save for retirement than using something where half your money can disappear almost overnight and there's nothing you can do about it.
And what's been happening over the last few years is, yes, our accounts have been growing. It looks like we're getting wealthier, but the income that we can get from that sum of money is shrinking.
Retirement is so much different, and the advisors need to shift to become
income experts and retirement income experts and risk managers.
You have to figure out what are you going to get from Social Security and Medicare.
It's been estimated that Social Security will run out of money, not entirely, but it will run out of money such that benefits will have to be cut by 1/3 for everyone, current retirees, future retirees.
What is often underappreciated is that doing nothing and really politicizing the issue is a way of doing nothing will result in a massive cut to everybody's Social Security benefits.